So I'm out here, actually heading back out of the park. I got to the end of the where the loop is closed off and turned around, and I'm heading back. And just came across a couple more wild horses. I see four of them. There's two right there, and then one kind of right behind that bush, and then there's one right there. So I don't. There might be some more, that we can't see, but it's not untypical to see a small, like that last group I saw was only three. So if there's only four here, I wouldn't be surprised. But there's a group that monitors all these horses and actually, when they give birth and when they die and who's the male and who's the female, what bands they're in, and when they become bachelor stallions or whatever. I don't know a whole lot about that, but they actually give them names, and then I think they publish a book. I bought one of the books years ago. I'm not going to buy one again because most of this information it's actually online. I can't tell you the website for sure, but I think if you just Google wild horses of Theodore Roosevelt National Park, you'd probably find a lot of information. But they've all got names and stuff, and I probably could go on there and figure out which ones these are, whether they're males and females and whatnot, and how old they are. There was one, when I first started coming out here, I swear he was like 20, close to 25 years old. He had really cool blonde mane, wavy mane of hair. And I know he died a couple years back. And then there was another one that, again, I don't remember his name, that was a bachelor stallion that I used to see a lot because he just kind of hung around the same area, and I kind of knew where to find him. But I think he might have died too because I haven't seen him in the last couple years. But it's interesting to kind of go on that website and look and see how old some of these horses are, because I don't really know the natural lifespan of a horse that's kept in captivity versus one that's that's out in the wild. But I think they tend to live pretty long out here and do pretty well. There's very abundant food supply, and as long as they can survive the nasty winters out here, they're always eating. When I come out here, they're always chowing down on something. And so anyway, there's four of them, and I will continue my drive. Well, this one kind of got some unique markings on him. Kind of looks like a cow or something, but cow markings. But I don't know how many horses are out here anymore. They were talking about trying to get rid of them at one point in time. The government was trying to get rid of them and just gather them all up, and I think trying to adopt them out or whatever. And there was a lot of opposition to that, because I think people like me, they come out here, this is one of the main things they like to see. The horses weren't like native to this area. I think they were just kind of belonged to some ranchers or something at one point in time, and then when the ranchers left, maybe the horses stayed. I don't know the exact history of how they got out here, but they've been wild for many years. Probably, I don't know, maybe 50 years or something. So they are kind of like a natural part of the park now. Even though they were introduced, they've done very well out here. And I don't think the numbers are too out of hand. They do occasionally call them out a little bit if they can, and adopt them out to people that want them, but to try to keep the numbers lower. I'm not sure the entire horse management thing out here, but I do know they do that on occasion. And again, they were talking about getting rid of them all at one point, but thankfully they decided not to, so they're going to be out here as far as I know, indefinitely, until maybe something else changes. But yeah, it's just kind of neat to see them in their wild habitat. There's a fifth one. There's one here that I didn't see earlier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there may be more that I'm just not seeing right now. They get on these hills, and sometimes there's a few on the other side of the hill that you can't always see. So I've seen like groups of maybe up to 15 or so. But as far as I know right now, this is all I can see. So I'm going to move on.